Hey guys, what's up? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Type 1 if you're new to the stream, or if you've been here, type 2. How's it going? So today we're going to be doing a minion wave manipulation guide. We're going to tell you guys how to freeze, how to slow push, how to stack, how to get a cheap base, how to get level advantage. Okay, so we got 2s in chat already. Nice. We got some 1s. Oh, nice. We've been here already. Hey, what's up, Cat? What's up, Aqua? How's it going, guys? How's the music? How's the sound? Nice to see you again. Hey. What's up? Oh, we got a lot of faces. Hey, welcome to. If you're new here, we're going to be going over a lesson, and we're viewer one right after. Best 1v9 top laners: Set, Renekton, Roxford, Darius. Hey, thank you, Dane. Alright, so, bruh, I need this. I've been learning Yasuo, and I need to learn is how to free. Alright, I got you, bro. What's up? Best split pusher? Same top laners that I just mentioned. Shout out! Your voice keeps cutting off. Let me make sure my mic is closer. Alright, there you go. Alright, so let's go right into the lesson. So I just want to ask you guys, what comes to mind when you first think minion wave manipulation? What do you guys want to learn when you first think about that topic? Int, Dopa, freezing. Alright, let's go into practice tool. Freezing and pushing, freeze and when to. So let me explain a few things. So we're just gonna go, pick any top laner can freeze. So basically, freezing. Let me know, when do you guys think freezing is good? What does freezing allow you to do? So let's start with freezing, because I think that's the most commonly known wave strategy. And it can be applied to pretty much every lane. So Aqua says farm safe to set up gank, stronger and deny EXP gold, make the situation you want, deny minions, abuse early game laners. So basically there's so many benefits. So let me ask you something even harder. What's the disadvantages of freezing? When should you not freeze? And we'll just keep asking questions until my minion wave gets to here. If you can't roam, enemy can roam. That's good. You miss CS. Well, you can't really miss CS, but there's an objective on the map. Roaming enemy is probably the most annoying one. If they break the freeze, they crash on tower. So I don't see anybody putting down that when you're freezing, you're volatile to getting traded on. Because he's gonna have the bigger minion wave, and he's gonna have minion wave advantage. So that is the weakness of freezing, is that you're giving minion wave advantage, and that means that if he trades against you, his minions are gonna fight you back while you're trading with him in his minion wave. So he's gonna be pretty safe there. But the advantages of having a freeze is that you're bringing him closer to your tower. So there are advantages and disadvantages. Also, if he crashes the freeze into the enemy tower, that can give him a timer to roam or look for a base. So let me show you guys how to set up a freeze. So it's actually really easy. First, you have to crash the wave into the enemy tower. And on the first wave, you know, usually you can't push that fast. It's pretty hard to push that fast to, you know, reset the wave on the first wave because level 1 champions, especially when there's like an enemy like in lane, you're not gonna be able to push the minions all the way into his tower on the first wave. But if you have a slow push going on, so this is called a slow push, where you still have minions from the last wave helping you on combined with, you know, your minions coming from base. Now you have 2 minion waves stacked on each other. Now it's really easy to push and not really focus too much on CS here because we're trying to get the wave into the enemy tower. So we slow push first wave, stack second wave, hard push the next wave, and now this wave is going to freeze back on us. So this is how you do a 2 minion wave push into third wave bounce. And this wave will freeze back towards us here. The reason why, let me tell you exactly why. It's not because you know, you have more minions here than minions here. It's because the minions on his team will reach this fight first and start bullying these blue minions faster. And that'll create like a hill effect where these red minions will gang up on these blue minions and instantly kill this wave before my wave gets over here. So this is gonna continue for one wave, and then it's gonna continue for the next wave. That's gonna create a freeze. On top of it, you know, the opponent might be last hitting, so it's gonna push even faster. So this is basically how you set up the freeze. 2-wave push into enemy tower, the wave will bounce back, you just last hit now, and then see how this wave is reaching the fight about 1, 2, 3 seconds, 4 seconds earlier. So they set up formation already. See how all these ranged minions are in line and they're just stacking on each other, like doing so much damage, where we only have 3 ranged minions. So see how this is a freeze? So this is really important to understand how this can set up a freeze. And now you don't want the wave to be this big, because this is the issue if the wave's this big. Let me show you guys what the issue is. So we're just gonna let the wave push, you know, this big, because it's gonna push way too fast, and the wave is gonna be so huge that you're gonna be tanking so many minions for like a few seconds. You're gonna lose a lot of HP. And also, if the enemy is here, then he can just like fight you while you're tanking this much HP. So look how much damage I'm tanking. So this is like the danger of freezing a giant wave. So you want to minimize the wave. It doesn't have to be this big for you to freeze it. So we're just going to show you, you know, you want to minimize the wave to only being 3 more than yours. So like I'm dying to the minions here because this is the result of not minimizing your wave. So make sure you don't have that big of a wave happening. So this freeze is going to break now. Because remember guys, if you don't have around, well actually it's not going to break yet, but it's going to break eventually. Because you need around 3 extra minions, and right now there's only 1 extra red minion to combat the fact that the blue side minions will reach the fight first. So this is not going to freeze, it's going to break in like 1 wave or 2 waves. You can also stand in front of the minions there, so now it's going to break. But this is the important part, is what to do when your freeze breaks, because a lot of people just get lost. Now you have minion wave advantage. Now your wave is slow pushing, so this is called a slow push into a stacked wave. But this is actually good. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world if your wave is slow pushing and stacking if you broke your freeze, because this gives you a base timer. So eventually you're going to have a lot of gold, and this gives you a huge base timer. So basically when you have a minion wave crash in the enemy tower, that's usually the perfect time to base. And the reason why is because you know, the enemy top laner is going to be preoccupied with killing this wave, that he won't be able to push all the way into your tower to try and deny you. So that's the perfect time to get, you know, your base. So you get pretty much a pretty nice base here. And by the time, so we'd be like right here. By the time you walk back to base, back to lane, now you're setting up, you know, a new freeze. This wave is a little bit too big, and because the enemy top laner is not here to clear it, that's why it's taking so long for this top laner to clear this wave, or this wave to be cleared. But usually if there's a top laner in the game, this wave would already be dead. And then this next wave coming out of base would freeze back towards you. So I'll show you exactly why this wave will freeze back towards you. So notice how it's going to be the same hill effect again, where these red minions will come to this fight faster. And there's already like one extra minion, there's one extra range minion, so you can set up another freeze because the wave crashed a little bit on their side of the map. And notice how this cannon minion's already dying faster than this red cannon minion. So this is going to set up another freeze, and then you can just last hit, and then it's just repeat all over again. You freeze until the freeze is broken, into slow push, into stacked wave, into reset the wave. But if you choose to not freeze, you can just push it into the tower, and so be that. The other thing that I want to show you guys is how many minions to get level 2 advantage when you're in a solo lane, and level 3 advantage. So it's 7 minions, and I'm going to show you guys in 1v1's, 7 minions to get level 2 advantage. So let me show you in a reset game how important this is. Alright guys, any questions in chat while we're waiting for the next minion wave? So let me know in what questions you have in chat. Where to ward and avoid wards. So best places to ward in top lane is the edge of this bush here, and then this tri-bush here. Usually if you're a blue side top laner, warding tri-bush is pretty good. Is mid lane the same? Yeah, it's basically the same. Waves everywhere in the map are basically the same. The only difference is this top lane is 1v1 and it's also a longer lane. Mid lane is just a shorter lane, so it might be harder to freeze because the enemy mid laner can just, you know, fight you while you're trying to freeze. That's the only difference. So let me show you guys how to get level 2 advantage and how to play level 2 advantage. This is going to be crucial because you're going to be so confused later about like how I'm winning all these level 1 trades and all these level 2 trades when I do the 1v1s. So pay attention if you really want to get better. So this is the most important part about top lane, the first few levels of lane. So usually on every single minion, you're contesting like the enemy top laner. If they're walking up, you know, you're getting some autos on him. This is the most important part. As soon as the second wave crashes, you want to step forward as you're about to get level 2. So notice how I'm in front of my minion wave as soon as I hit level 2, and I'm counting exactly how many minions it takes me to get level 2. And this pretty much has been taught since, you know, the early seasons of League, basically like, you know, season 3, season 4, season 2. Whereas as soon as you get level 2 spike, you want to already be in front of your minions and looking to pressure. So that's going to be the most important part. Then level 3 is 2 minions, 2 frontline minions of the third wave. So 1 minion already died, we just need 1 more frontline minion. And same thing, after you hit that minion, you want to be in the front line, looking for a Q, you know, W, Q. So let's go right into 1v1s. So type your IGN in chat and your rank on the NA server if you guys want a 1v1. We'll show you guys exactly how we use the first wave, level 2 advantage, freeze, slow push, cheap base in order to win 1v1s. This is going to teach you guys basically how to snowball a game if you're playing top, mid, or AD carry. And even for junglers, like, it's important to learn what laners need from their waves and their wave states so you can help. So there's no situation where like you're a jungler, you know, your laner's asking you, can you freeze for me? Can you push it in to reset the wave? And you're like, wait, what's that? You know, that's the most important part. Every single role in the game needs to know how waves work. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's do Kid Jax. Let's go lights. So I see a lot of regulars here from the ProGuides class. How's it going, guys? And younglers from my Twitch stream. What's up? Let's go. So let me show you guys how I do my 1v1. Younglers, woo! Let's go. Hey Poseidon, what's up? What's up, Leaf? How the hell do you remember who's in your streams? Of course I remember, bro. Mike too scared to handle my zigs? True. So this is what I want you guys to do if you don't already have a ProGuides free account. So head over to the ProGuides account, you know, the website ProGuides.com, and make a free account because we do live classes. I've been doing live classes for pretty much the last month on the site as well as on the YouTube. That's how I remember a bunch of you guys from chat. And so that's why if you're confused like how I know some people already, it's because we've been doing live classes for a while now. And I also stream on my Twitch pretty regularly. So if you want to check out my stream, it's twitch.tv/MikeYeung, and in the description below you have the link there. This is NA server. Kid Jax, where'd lights go? Oh, did I not invite him? Oh, it's bugged. Oh, I did not click enter. Okay, there we go. Let's start. So let's do Aatrox. And let's show you guys how I prioritize lane manipulation, just the advantages of my champion, and then playing around my waves in order to win this 1v1. Hey Osama, what's up, bro? Shouted you out. Yo, hit me up with that follow, guys. I appreciate it so much that you're watching right now too. I hope you're learning a lot. Let's go into the 1v1s. We'll show you how it's done. So Kid Jax is he's a youngler. He's also a ProGuides Pro member, so I played against him a bunch in 1v1s already. So we've been doing this for probably 10 games, maybe 10 to 20 1v1s already. And every single time I beat him at the level 1 or 2 mark. I don't mean to embarrass you, Kid Jax, but I just want to give the stream the rundown of our score. So no pressure, bro. No pressure, but I got a win streak to maintain. Can you also use these techniques for mid? Yes, and bot lane. Don't you worry. He's gonna get me one day. You know, if he plays me 100 times, there might be a chance that he beats me once. This is supposed to be a Renekton favored matchup, and the reason why is Renekton has shorter cooldowns. So if he trades more often, then his cooldowns will come up, he will Q more often. Aatrox is a scaling champ compared to Renekton. Renekton is a well-known early game lane bully. Aatrox is better in, you know, team fights. He scales with items, with CDR, a lot better. His Q cooldown right now is 14 seconds, but as it levels up, it drastically reduces. And that's why Aatrox scales so well out of levels.
Minions have spawned.
Diamond 2 can't be my main. I mean, I literally got Diamond 2 in 15 games, so I don't know if you guys saw that. Is ProGuides free? Making an account is free. There are free classes. So we missed the first Q. That's fine. Oh. We're using our Q to get push here. And actually Renekton might have push on me here because he's going to have his second Q coming up. That's going to be full Fury. So I'm not actually going to walk up and look for next mini here because he's going to Q me down. So we do have to be careful about that. We can actually trade here again because I do have my Q up. So he's probably going to get level 2 advantage. That's fine. I taught him pretty well. And he's using level 2 advantage to trade on me now. So that's really good. Really well played, good Jax. So I taught him pretty well here. But this is fine. This should be normal in this matchup. Rankton should have, you know, push early. Okay, looks like he's trying to pressure me. So we got his E. That's huge. Got the auto attack off too. So he's playing for level 3 advantage now. So you see him like walking up here after getting level 3. So we'll have level 3 too. So we don't have our Q cooldown here, so we're just gonna farm from a range. Really good trade by him. So we missed the cannon minion, kinda sucks. So now his abilities are coming on cooldown again. Just have to be careful. We don't have abilities. Got level 4 advantage now. Alright, so Kid Jax is playing this lane really well, really correctly. This is how a Renekton lane should go against Aatrox. And then I usually win at level 7 spike. That's usually the level Aatrox wins at. Okay, so he might have gotten a cheap base there. Because he probably has an item in base, so looking to get a cheap base. A cheap base is basically basing when you have an item, when the enemy crashes the wave into tower. So he'll be able to make it to this wave in time and try and force me to TP. So he's trying to make it back to this lane with item advantage. Then now if he like trades with me, he'll have like pretty huge advantage because of the full item. But he's actually not trading with me to the death here, even though he should be. I do have a bigger minion wave, so I guess that's might be what's scaring him. Alright, so he broke the freeze. That's all I really needed. Now we can just look to get our base because we don't want to fight him with item disadvantage. So we're gonna get our base now, and we're gonna prioritize having CDR reduce my cooldowns. We're not gonna TP back because the wave's freezing. So we understand the wave state of our lane. If he TP just now, he could have froze the wave. That's true, but then I would just base and TP back too. He wanted to save TP, so I'm just gonna save TP too. This is gonna freeze back towards my tower, so we don't want to TP because then he would have TP advantage. He would be able to trade with me and then use TP advantage to get back and get a better trade. This way I hold on to TP advantage. He has a stacking wave. We don't want to trade in the stacking wave. That's the most important part. So if he dashes forward, looks for the trade here, that's actually good for me. Because he used all his abilities just to get in range of me, so we get a huge trade here. So if you ever use your ability, your main abilities as a gap closer, just be really careful because that means you're going to be really weak going into the fight. And it's really good that I noticed that. Alright, Renekton used all his abilities, it's on cooldown. I still have all my abilities. I have my minion wave, I have Kill Gem Spike for my CDR so that my Qs come up faster. And boom, got the win. Alright, let's 1v1. Do the next 1v1. Bled is always there. Here, let's do someone new that hasn't been in the 1v1s, and then we can bring it back. Let's do Leaf. We'll do Kled after this one. Don't worry guys, we got a whole hour left. We'll get you guys in. I promise you, if you like add a cute emote after your IGN, I'll notice your name better too. How do you deal with something like Vayne or Lucian top? So most important part is using TP, get chunked, and then most important part is rushing Ninja Tabbies, getting Revitalized, getting Thorn Shield, excuse me. And then important part is understanding your win condition. What level can you start all-inning? Because against poke champions, you have to learn which level your all-in win condition. They're going to be mid-coaching sessions. For now, we're going to do top lane. If you guys have enough requests for the mid-coaching sessions, then I can definitely do the coaching sessions. Trying to learn Kayn, any tips? Make sure to Q into the wall to cancel the animation so you can get the double Q damage spikes. Rocket Top's broken, bro. You guys would love mid-coaching sessions? Type 1 in chat if you guys want mid-coaching sessions. Type 2 in chat if you prefer the top one. Alright guys, we'll definitely switch it up here and there. Sounds good. Type 3 in chat for jungle coaching sessions. Trying to get a range here. Very nice. So we got the vital on the bottom side. So we're chilling on the bottom side here, and we're gonna prioritize fighting in my wave, looking for my Q stacks. Missed that Q there, but I have a big Q. Woo. Flash out of range, minion ring. So that was a level 1 all-in situation. He almost had me beat there. So Leaf, actually, if you use your flash, rock my vital on the bottom side part of this bush and warded the bush to auto attack me by flashing over here, you would have had me right there. I probably wouldn't, you know, coin flip the 1v1 again based off of a level 1 fight, but that flash was pretty clean by me. GG. That was really close. That's one of the closer 1v1s I've had in a while. Yeah, I did cancel an auto that almost cost me it. I was not expecting the all-in. Let's just say that. But I respect it. That's actually really good by Leaf. Usually you want to trade level 1 really hard as VR because your Q cooldown is really short. It's better if you wait out all 3 of my Qs. So wait out the Q cooldown. As soon as it starts going in cooldown, then you trade. Then you hard win. VR is supposed to hard win the Aatrox matchup if you dodge the vitals. Alright, let's do Kled. I promise Kled. Oh, those are cute emotes, guys. Got me. Next time for sure, I got you guys. So we're gonna do set. We gotta give Kled the champ a harder challenge. We're gonna play the #1 top lane brawler champ. Show you guys how to play some sets. Let's stop cheesing with Ignite, Lamau. Oh, he didn't cheese with Ignite. Oh, this is actually pretty good matchup. I think Kled has a good chance this matchup because if he dismounts, then he can get like a second life. Kled is one of the strongest 1v1 top laners, especially when it's just isolated 1v1, and especially against Set because you can also E through, dodge my W. But if I play it well, then we're gonna be just fine. The key thing about playing against Kled is you don't want him to dismount. You don't want him to dismount unless you have kill threat on him.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
That's the key point. So Blade of the Rune King Rush on Set is good if you're prioritizing split pushing, prioritizing the 1v1, especially good against tanks too.
Minions have spawned.
Oh my god. Maybe we gotta push him back a little. Those taunts are so troll. Oh, he uses Q on me, okay. Okay. So here, I have a few options. I can start W for the push, I can start E for the all-in, or I can start Q for the extended all-in. So I think I'm gonna start E actually, because I think if he walks up on the wave, I can stun. So like here for example, we can walk past the minion right here, stun him, get a good trade, then put him in. And now we just want to wait until my cooldown. So once I have my E up, oh, he used 2 Qs, so that's huge. He doesn't have any more Qs, it's gonna be really hard for him to. I think that was one of his biggest mistakes there. Now we can just play for level 2 advantage. So you guys are gonna see me play for level 2 advantage here. So we're gonna walk up as this minion die, zone him. So it looks like he's standing really far back, so let's play it against me enough to know that if he does walk up, then he... So now we're just zoning EXP. This is how you want to play if you're in a winning lane situation. You want to play in front of your minions. If you dodge another one of his Qs, you want to play in front of your minions that not able to get EXP if backline minions are gonna die, then also doesn't get any CS. So we're stacking a huge wave here. It's gonna let us get either a free base or set up a tower dive. So we can possibly set up a tower dive here. Especially if he walks up to try and CS the minion in front of my face. That's the So we're gonna... That was weird. Weird interaction. Actually, he queued my E. Get our free base here actually. Down to get a free base here. Get another Doran's Blade. So this is what I mean by when the wave crashes in the enemy tower, you can get a pretty nice free base because now this wave is going to push back towards you with the tower's health pushing and with, you know, the enemy champ's health pushing the tower, pushing the wave. Now this wave, because it's even if it's 3-on-3 here, this wave will crash first, line up, you'll have the hill effect, bringing back the waves to you. You don't even have to use TP, won't miss that many minions because this wave is pushing, and we're gonna get an advantage. So this forces us to have TP advantage because what's gonna happen next is Pledis has to TP back to lane. If he doesn't TP back to lane, then I can set up a freeze. Now we have TP advantage. And let me show you guys how to pretty much use TP advantage. He has huge wave here. We don't want to fight. So we're not going to fight in the huge wave. That'd be quite risky, especially because he's level advantage, and if I were to fight in the big wave, then I wouldn't have much room because if I move into this big wave, I must just die. So we have TP advantage right now. That's huge. I think that's the #1 thing we have going for us. And after we catch this huge wave, we'll be level 5. So we're just gonna focus on CSing. While you're CSing, focus on dodging abilities if they're trying to harass you. Kind of missed that enemy. Expect this. And now that I got my wave, this is when you can look for the trades. This is when it's really good to look for the trades. So he's trying to remount on me, auto attacks. So I shouldn't have let him get all that remount damage. That was kind of my bad. And because now he's gonna be able to remount really fast here, and this forces me to have to base and then TP back. So we're gonna TP back, but now we have an HP advantage, so we're kind of ready to fight, and we have an item advantage as well. Even though he's level 6, kind of chilling still. So we're using TP advantage to minus right here with the item advantage. Now we're denying cannon, and it's freezing to him. So he's gonna lose a lot. So this is how you use a freeze and you use your advantage, guys. Notice how we don't choose to auto push, especially when we're stronger. Have the longsword advantage. This is to deny him EXP, deny him gold. So we're playing for long con, long freeze. And it's still gonna freeze because the next wave is coming. We just want a last hit, but we don't want the wave to be too big. So there's the Kled ult. He's using the Kled ult in order to force, the break on the freeze. He doesn't want to miss so much CS. Kled ult's not really. So we're gonna be fighting here once we hit level 7 spike. We're gonna be level 7 first, mainly because he got his Q. We're gonna be level 7 first because we denied him some EXP, the freeze going on. So now we can play really aggressive as this wave is pushing back toward. Now we're already building up a heavy CS lead. We got the 53 CS to 32. So we already consider this, winning away, because we also have control of the lane right now at prio. So if my jungler does want to do Herald right now at 8 minutes, or if my jungler wants to invade, we can pretty much look to invade together, because I'm going to have a huge roam timing with priority, with wave priority as well. And we already forced Kled ulti as well. Oh, so he actually went 3 Dorn. So we denied him cannon minions there. Oh, he's going in for the trade. So we EW there. Got hit. We actually forced base here. So this is also a strat. Hopefully he's not watching. But let's actually be quiet here. Doesn't know. So this is a strat to force him to kind of like stay in lane. I could have cheesed him there. Usually the cheese would work. So we EW there, ulti in, and look for the all in. Usually it's like, top laner just doesn't really think about where the enemy top laner could be. Is usually a base on the wave timings when it's under the tower. So you can actually just like camp the bush, see if they walk up, use bush control, run at them with QE, E on him, use your spells, especially when you have the HP advantage, and cheese them there. So that is a strategy to cheese a bush when you're pretending like you're gonna base. Then they walk up to try and push the wave, your tower, get the gank. Alright, any questions about that 1v1, guys? I got some time to read chat. Any questions in general, feel free to just write it up in chat. and I'll do my best to give you guys the best answers. Again, guys, appreciate you guys for watching today's lesson. I usually don't do lessons on Saturday, so I appreciate you guys that have already watched and that you're here again. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out my stream, guys, in the description below. Twitch.tv/MikeYeung, my socials, and hit me up with a follow. I can link my stream again, and make sure that you guys sign up for a ProGuides free account for free lessons. What about wave management as a support? As a support, it's important to know wave management too, because you can help your AD carry push in order to fix the wave, or to get level 2 advantage, or level 3 advantage. You didn't say GG to Kled? My bad, bro. GG, Kled. We usually 1v1 all the time, so we're chill. Even if, you know, I've beat him for the 10th time already. He's actually counting, so I love that. Alright guys, next 1v1. Alright, give me the best emotes, and I will choose best emotes. Will you do a bot lane guide? Hard to freeze under tower. I find it hard. You don't want to freeze under tower. The tower is gonna push the wave. You want to freeze here, like the end, right outside of tower range. Not related to wave manipulation. A few times ago we talked about MMR. Red team has lower MMR. I don't think that's true for most elos. I think that might be like a high elo. If you're not in challenger, you know, I don't think that's gonna be the case. Oh, I love the dabs. The roar, get you in. $210 isn't the end. Alright, let's go, guys. So I want to play some Renekton because I want to show you guys how to play with a dominant top laner that has a gap closer. So Renekton has a gap closer, so if you're playing basically any top laner with a gap closer, Irelia for example, Riven for example, I want to show you guys how to use it. Any tips on range top lane right now? Vayne or make sure to trade on every auto attack. Every auto attack counts, every CS counts, every single time the enemy CSing, they're in a micro stun. Look for the auto attack. How many minions do you need for a freeze? 3 to 4. Yo, thank you, Mangus. ProGuides tournament in 2 hours? Yo, good luck, Kled. What to do with waves in lane? It's very similar to top lane. It's so similar. Just that it's usually range matchups top lane. What are you doing after taking the first tower? Usually after you want to take first tower, you want to use your advantage by pushing in the wave, forcing the enemy stuck on the top tower here, so that you can create numbers advantage by roaming mid, by roaming bottom. Now they're going to be like numbers advantage, top MIA all the time, top difference, you know, all that, because your top laner is going to be freezing over here when enemy top laner is roaming mid, bottom. Why sometimes it's better to freeze instead of fast push when you kill an enemy. Sometimes you won't be able to fast push before the enemy gets back into the lane. That's why people choose to freeze instead and then base and come back to it. So let's go into 1v1. Want to prioritize getting pushed to get level 2 advantage, punish on level 2 advantage, then try and get level 3 advantage with level 2, punish level 3 advantage. we're building up Fury already. So we took a bad trade early, but it's not going to change anything. I want to show you guys. So we're going to walk up. Oh, he actually might go for an all-in here. Oh, we took a really bad trade again. Still not going to matter. Because watch how important getting the first push is, guys. So this is literally how important getting this first push is. Like, your earlier trades legit don't matter, because once you get level 2 advantage, he's going to have to play so scared, and now you have control of the lane. So that's how important getting early pushes. Then we can actually reset the wave here. So we push this wave in all the way under tower, and now the wave is going to reset. When this wave crashes, it's going to reset over here. We can actually harass him a bit while he's trying to CS these Q. And we're just healing off of my Q. Spamming ranked in Q is pretty important because he heals so much. So even though like fighting really well with his shield, we're just looking for the push. And now we get a free reset because it's a cannon wave into this tower. Not going to be able to push this wave all the way and this wave. My tower does not deny me CS before I get back to lane. So this is how you stack a wave on the 1, 2, 3 waves, get it into the tower, and now this wave is going to freeze back towards it. So we're going to lose a little bit of minions here, but we create TP advantage, and it is a trade-off. So we do lose XP, we do a little bit of gold, but now we're going to have item advantage. If this item advantage is worth more than that little bit of EXP and gold, then we're going to take it, because we're going to force Camille to have to TP back, or we're going to have this item advantage. So he has a level up on me, we do have to be careful. So we don't want to all-in him here. We got his bone plate, good. And here actually I'm just going to go into this big minion wave and stack Fury. So we got his abilities there, so we actually win the all-in now. So next time he walks in, I'm going to get a huge trade on him. So it's really important to know and play off of your opponent's cooldowns when playing the lanes, because now we force him to have to TP back. So he's probably going to TP back now. Oh, but you should never TP or try and base in front of the enemy. Okay, this ward is not realistic, honestly, but we force him to deny cannon minion. Never base in front of your enemy, because that can happen where the enemy just pretty much looks to cancel your base. So I just want to actually push this in so we can get our base too. And he's not going to be able to cancel me even if he sees me here, or otherwise he's fucking up his own way. He's going to miss like 4 minions. This is a situation where it's fine to base in front of the enemy. Now we create a TP advantage. So notice how we won that trade because we had the item advantage. Now we have the same exact amount of items and we force TP advantage. This is how I want to show you guys how to use TP advantage next one. So we're going to take a bad trade or an even trade. Hopefully it's an even trade, and then TP back with an item buy with extra HP. Because the TP, think about it as like a huge heal too. A huge heal that resets your lane state and also gives you an item if you have gold for it. Now we can actually trade really aggressively and pretty much like take any trade. If we take a bad trade, TP back, he can't TP back. He doesn't have like this healing ability. We're kind of slow pushing here because Camille has to walk up to CS. So we can slow push and stacking a huge wave. So we're just last hitting here. This is just slow pushing. Slow pushing is basically last hitting and letting your wave stack. And so we're gonna stack like 3 waves on him before it crashes into the tower. So usually, oh, felt like I lagged there. So we're pretty much stacking this wave on top of the next wave that's coming. And usually, if you have a jungler in this game, slow push, Look at how I was like matching his movement there. He was trying to go for that cannon minion. Let him. So usually in this situation, literally like roam. Your wave is in the enemy tower. You can roam. You can base. Basically anything you want. Like you can go roam and take their red buff. Good at killing red buff. If you want to gank mid, you can mid and be top, back top time. So there's a lot of stuff you can. I'm gonna actually do a bush cheat right here. So I'm gonna walk in, wait out his shield. Gonna get a huge trade there. We don't mind using our ulti here because we're building up Fury for the next dive. So if he chooses to base here, he's gonna lose so much. Like he's gonna lose so much tower plating. So we can actually look for a dive here. It's actually quite risky, but if we pull it off, it's gonna look really nice. So we can actually just focus tower play. We don't have to risk dive. He autos me, bait out his shield. So we got his shield here. So this is what I'm talking about, getting like a decent trade. Actually, he might be looking for base. So I want to make sure to keep the wave push. But he can't look for them. So now we can pretend like we're basing, not watching the stream. Usually this works well in solo queue because they're like, oh shit, enemy rank didn't just base. Well, now's my chance to push the wave in, get a fast reset. We don't want him to base. Or if he bases, we want to be ready to push. And he's just playing under tower, so I basically consider this a winning lane already, because Camille's not really trying to win. He's just farming under tower. Pretty much I have full priority to like use TP advantage mid, use it anywhere I want. Just trying to make the lane a little bit spicy, so you guys don't get bored. So we're gonna actually trade a bit more now, because we have a lot of sustain. Make bad trades because we have the extra sustain. So he actually walks up here a little bit. Okay, so I guess we could freeze on him if we want. But I think I can just dive him eventually. Like I just look for a trade here. And look to dive him eventually. If we were doing a 1v1 to 100 CS, like it'd already be over. So maybe we should implement new rules so that people can't just give up CS and just look to farm under tower. I'm gonna base though. I want to show you guys basically how I didn't even get all my items in. I want to show you guys how you use TP advantage in this situation to set up a tower dive. Because you get a huge item spike because you stacked up a bunch of gold. Now he's low under tower, and if he stays under tower, then you pretty much get the dive. Yeah, this 1v1's basically over because there's no way he can come back from this 1v1. If he does want to try and stay under tower, so we break his shield there by letting him auto me. So we'll wait until he walks up onto the minion wave. So he actually takes a huge chunk there, and we can really set up another dive soon. Oh. Oh my god. He's really trying to stay alive here. I mean, if he bases here, then he's gonna lose another wave, another plating. So we take the plating, then we can just get like base. Okay, so this 1v1's already 11 minutes. Do you guys want me to keep playing it out or GG this one? Because I think the double CS lead at 11 minutes is already huge. Go next. GG it. Dive him. Okay, let's fight one more time. If you take Herald, you win, pretty much. Yeah, we do already get first tower. Here, let me just fight one more time. Alright. Gotta fight. Alright, let's force a fight. I don't have my rage, so I want to stack my rage first. So yeah, we just like destroy the 1v1, and I don't even have ulti. So this is pretty much how close it was if we were to 1v1 because of my item lead. I didn't even have ulti, and I didn't use my bilge water. So we just stacked up a huge lead from all the way from first wave all the way to level 10 mark. GG. Tipper, it was kind of hard for you to play that after I got TP advantage on you because basically there's nothing you can do after that point. Do you think you played too safe? I do think you did play too safe. There are times where I messed up and used my abilities in front of your face, trying to use them to minion wave. Like for example, I would use my Q on the minion wave, and the 8-second cooldown Q just dash on me and look for the kill. So apply, enemy cooldowns to when you should go in. So like say I use like my W on a minion and Q, that's like a lot of low elo Renekton's do that. Just go in. Any low elo top laners also do that all the time. They use important spells to clear minions. That's when you can go in. Alright guys, so you guys want to see some mid lane 1v1s now? Or do you want to still go with the top lane 1v1? Or we can do bot lane 2v2s. Let me know thoughts in the comments, and definitely do what the majority want. Lane, top, S mid. Alright, so let's do the mid. Do mid lane 1v1. Type your IGN in chat with your favorite emote for the mid lane role. W fellow, let's go. Alright, let's go mid lane champions only. So I'm thinking we can do Minion or Irelia or Pantheon. I really love playing those champions. Oh, and Silas. Silas is also one of my favorites. I like playing Brawler, really aggressive champions that you can get. Look for, those roams, leads. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see Silas? Play a good amount of Silas. Down to play Silas. My best champion. Jungle. So you want to go Biscuit and Time Warp, Corrupting Cook. And these will all be fine. Hopefully he's playing Magic, who's champion. Magic damage. We're playing against like in the lucky with going the Magic resist. You don't know what he's picking. Go for the So we're gonna play Silas here in the mid lane. We're against Diana. Awesome. How do you get level 2 advantage versus range champs in mid? If you're a melee champ, you're against a range champ. Unrealistic. expect to get level 2. Usually melee champions spike at level 3, level 6. In this case, Diana spikes at level 6. Haha.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
What do you do after level 1 or 2 kill and your lane is pushing but you don't have TP the enemy does? Try and push it all the way into the tower to reach. Because they have a death timer, you should have time to get it in tower or TP back. If your wave is freezing in that situation, base and let the wave freeze toward you.
Minions have spawned.
If the wave is even, then you base. So against Diana, we already understand we win level 1, have corrupting potions, end fights are good, so we can trade really aggressively. So I'm gonna look to trade really aggressively, get push. So he used auto attack there, so I noticed he used auto attack. Oh, I canceled an auto. So we're actually winning on that trade. I consider that winning because I have potions, a lot more potions, and going even. So we're gonna wait for him to auto attack again. So you always want to trade when the enemy is stuck in like a micro stun, going for an auto attack. Yes. So like right here, he's stuck in that micro stun. We got an auto on him while he's going for that CS2. So this is how you kind of trade in, pretty much any lane matchup. When they're going for those CCs, those CSs, go in, you look for the trade. I take that trade again. The reason why I'm taking these trades is because look at my potions, guys. I have 2 potions ticking at the same time here. So next time he goes for this minion, I'm going to do the exact same thing. So he went for the minion again, we get the kill. So it's GG. GG. So one tip for you, Chubby, is acknowledge my positioning every single time you walk up for a CS. You should be debating, can I get the CS safely? But I guess in lower elos, it's hard to like see exactly how laners can punish you. In my case, I knew exactly what my limits were. I saw you go for the CS. I trade as you go for the CS because you're in that micro stun. You use your auto cooldown. So because you're using your CS auto cooldown on a minion, not ready to fight me, have it on cooldown, I get the extra auto in. Also, my advantage was that I had a bunch of potions. This is why I love going corrupting potion in mid lane with the time work tonic and biscuits. So we only used 1 biscuit. We had 2 left, and we already used total health instantly restored 205 from time work tonic. So that's pretty insane. Hey, getting me with the dabs, guys. Getting me with the dabs in chat. Gonna have to fight you, Blue Dragon. Also, guys, I just want to do another shout out to my stream on twitch.tv/MikeYeung, my socials, and for ProGuides.com. If you want to see coaching classes, they do sponsor me to do this, and they also are just a really good site for basically low elo players trying to climb out of gold, trying to climb out of bronze, silver, gold, even platinum. And there's going to be a lot of advanced classes on their site, and there's also like free classes too. So if you're not trying to get the paid program, there are free classes. Helpful is it's always nice seeing new faces on the site when I do the site streams. And also make sure to check out my Twitch on twitch.tv/MikeYeung. You guys know how to spell my name, title. That's my Twitch ID. Yeah, let's go into next 1v1. I promised Blue Dragon to get this, and we're gonna do a different mid lane champ. We're gonna do a ranged mid lane champ this time. So let's do a ranged mid lane champ. I'm gonna play chip lane, so we can do rune. Yasuo? Okay, cool. So this is a good example, guys, of how you want to play. This is a really good example of how you want to play when you have range advantage compared to two runes. Usually you want to go biscuits, then boot biscuits, or since it's 1v1, taste of blood. Honestly, taste of blood is really good for one, because every single time you auto an enemy, you get 18 and 5 HP. But let's do it standard. Armor, Yasuo. Then here we can go ignite. Usually you go heal as an AD carry, but against Yasuo, ignite's really good because he's gonna be trading really volatilely, like really aggressively, and having that ignite is gonna make him scared. It's gonna be like, yo, I can kill you, try and trade on me, aggressively. How do I spell my Twitch? TV/MikeYeung. So we are against Yasuo. We do have press attack, so we do win fast trades, whereas Conqueror, he wins long trades. Let me show you guys how to play this matchup really aggressively from the range stuff. We should always have lane control for a range champion versus a champion. It gets hard once he gets items and once he gets level 6, once he gets all in threat. So we gotta be careful about that. What if he levels Windwall? Mic closer to face because it silences your voice sometimes. Okay. There we go. Has he ever lost the 1v1? Yes, I have. Yeah, we say that as a joke, but you won't know what happens next. He starts Windwall level 1. So I want to show you guys how to play this matchup. How to play aggressively level 1. So you're going to see how I'm going to be auto-attacking him even more than I was when I was playing Silas. I'm going to be auto-attacking the enemy champion. Every single auto counts. And we can consider starting E actually, or we can consider starting Q. He's a pretty long cooldown, but it is really good to have a dash in case he dashes on me, but I think we're just going to start Q. I think it makes sense because it's strongest ability, strongest damage ability, 9-second cooldown. There are lanes where Lucians actually start E to get the double shot with the dash, but I don't think this. Zoe's gonna be in range of me, so we don't need the dash to get in range.
Minions have spawned.
Can I teach jungle next stream? Yep, I'll be teaching jungle, teaching jungle one day, teaching other stuff, other lane stuff the other day. So I'm kind of switching it up so we can get, everyone, teach everybody a little bit at a time. So here, we pretty much want to deny him CS. If he walks up for a CS, that's when you want to pressure. So if he never walks up to CS, right, he's gonna lose a bunch of CS. So he already lost 1 CS. This is kind of like how you want to play range matchups, where you just like last hit and you kind of like right click a bunch, where you match their movement to your movement. If they walk up too far, you look for the auto, like that right there. We got a shield down, that's huge. But the most important part is when you get level 2 here, use the level 2 dash to get a decent trade. then it's really important to de-aggro from the minions start chasing you. Minions will always start chasing you, auto attack past the way. We're gonna look for autos on him. Walks close. So we're kind of pressuring him on every auto. We want to de-aggro from really quick. Do the same thing. Notice how we already have a huge HP advantage. This is the crucial part we're going to show you in a second. So we're going to show you basically how to harass someone on a stacked wave. Because these stacked wave situations always happen. So when he goes for each CS, you want to pressure him as he's trying to CS. So we already pressured him, made him lose the cannon minion, and now we've kind of like forced him to trade on us. We sidestep that, and we get the kill. So pretty much that's how you win the lane as a ranged champion in the mid lane versus champion. You want to pressure on every CS, and when you're on the stacked wave, you want to pressure him while he's trying to get the CS. Auto attack him as soon as he enters your range, your A attack range, around here. And then notice how I got level 2 advantage and I got a decent trade at him as well. How often do you do a cheater recall? You do it when you stack a huge wave and hit it into the enemy tower and you have a lot of golds or you're low HP. Well, but what if he all-ins you? Well, as you saw, he tried to all-in me there, but because I got such a HP advantage harassing him, the autos, then what can he do? He's gonna lose the all-in. The idea behind a range matchup versus melee matchup is that range matchup has better poke. So if you're poking all the well, like if you're poking really well, then the enemy melee champion won't be able to find any all-in timings because he's always going to be so low or at an HP disadvantage. So there's that. Do the opposite, please be melee. So I can show you guys how to be the melee side for sure. So if you are a ranged mid laner, please type the champion that you're going to play too, so that put your IGN and the champion that you're going to type, so I can show you guys how to play a melee matchup into a ranged matchup. What if you were the Yasuo in this matchup? So if you're that Yasuo in this matchup, don't take free autos. Make sure you don't take free autos trying to CS. Give up some CS. Fine. Completely normal to lose CS because the enemy champion's range and your melee. You want to wait until your level 3 power spike. So wait until your level 3 power spike and wait until the wave thinned out. Let your tower thin out the wave for you before you go in. Try to all in. All in after you get, all your abilities, after you're full HP. Use your potions to get full HP. And then make sure to all in when you have the bigger minion. Oh my god, I love those dabs, Aqua. I'm sorry, Aqua, but I think it'd be better practice for everybody if you saw like Syndra or a mage. So I'm gonna invite Naps. Oh, the missing 2 since he said he's gonna play Syndra. So we can show you guys how we play against. Player was not found. Maybe a different server. Play against Zera. Area Y2. Zera. Alright, so he's gonna play Zera, and you guys want to see a melee matchup, range champ. So let's show you guys how to play that. Irelia. Irelia, you do corrupting potion as well. I'm gonna do time warp, the biscuit delivery. Then we're gonna do mag resist. Attack speed is good. Irelia does do well with extra attack speed. How do you pressure so hard when you don't know where the enemy jungler is? That's when you just put down a ward. So basically, you just ward before you fight. It's really just that simple. This is something that basically like even high elo players like have trouble with, is they're just too impatient to fight before putting down their ward. Just put down the ward, walk into the enemy, you know, rafter ramp area, put down the ward, and then lean on the side that you warded, so that if the enemy is trying to gank you from the other side, then he has to pretty much, you can run towards the other river. So I'll show you guys exactly what Well, I saved the live class afterwards. If you save the link, then you can go back and watch this. I'm not sure if it's going to be archived. It's probably not going to be archived. I do these classes pretty much every Wednesday, Thursday on the YouTube channel. I also do classes on the site if you are a pro member. But mainly, like, I'm a Twitch streamer all the time too. So I do a lot of coaching, one-on-one coaching with my students on my Twitch stream. So make sure to check out my Twitch stream. You can hear my breathing. Okay, so basically, you want to put your ward around here, right? Cover the jungle gank. And then you want to lean towards the place that you warded. The reason why you want to lean towards the place you warded is because you're pretty safe here. Like, if you get ganked from this side, you'll see exactly where you have to run. You'll be like, oh shit, the jungler just showed up here. Okay, we can just run back. The jungler's trying to gank you from this way. He's gonna show up like around here or here on your screen, or actually even earlier because the minion give vision. And then you can just run towards your ward because you know nobody's on your ward. That's why it's really easy to dodge ganks, especially if you just ward. Ward one side and lean to the side that you warded. Oh, what the? Did not expect. My Twitch is twitch.tv/MikeYeung. Typed in a chat again for you guys, and you can find that in the description. We got a little poke there. So I'll show you guys how to play, you know, melee matchup versus range matchup. So dodge abilities, and you want to actually, usually on Irelia, like, okay, so I can actually beat him level 1, but just to show you guys, you know, how it's supposed to go, is you just want to farm with like your long range abilities, dodge auto attacks, you take some damage, you want to use your E to farm, and then once you get level 3 spike, that's when you look for the all-in. So you're gonna notice I'm not gonna walk up for like the backline range minions, because if I walk up for this minion, he get auto on me, he gets spell on me, so we're gonna look to use spell. So we kind of fucked up there. The idea is the same. So you're gonna see we're gonna get poked, and in this situation, it's fine to give up CS if he's like pressuring you on the CS. You want to focus on dodging and keeping your HP healthy. And now we can play a little bit aggressive. So this is how you play. So now you're level 3 advantage here. So I missed my E there. You kind of trade at level 3, because usually at level 3 you're a better all-in champion than most range champs when you're playing like a melee matchup. And the wave is already cleared, and notice how like I didn't have to deal with fighting, you know, a huge wave And I missed my E there too, so it's even freer if I landed all my abilities. Range champions are really bad at fighting melee champions and all-ins. So if you're staying healthy until that level 3 mark, usually you have the advantage after level 3. So I didn't even play that well either, because I missed my E. My W flash cancel under tower there to get the auto was actually pretty well played, because I got the full charge of my W. Any tips on roaming, playing Akali or Cat? Even if I shove and roam, I seem to always get behind even if I get a kill. Don't roam too early. Only roam after like level 6-ish. Roam too early. Early lane EXP is really crucial. Oh my god, Aqua, I gotta get you, bro. Your dabs are just too good. Alright, what champion do you guys want me to play in chat, guys? So let me know your champ preference in chat. A lot of people are asking about my rank. So I'm a previous pro player. I've been playing pro basically for 2017. So I'm not actually Diamond 2. Well, I technically am Diamond 2, but you can see I only play like 15 games on this account. I'm easily able to get to Challenger. So you can actually catch me on my Twitch stream if you want to see me, you know, climbing high elo. So yeah, Twitch stream is in the description below. Show you guys that. I'm a jungle main. I'm not actually a solo lane main, but I can teach solo lane and I can even play solo lane up to the challenger level. It's really crucial for me to understand pretty much every single role in the game in lanes, because basically everything interacts with each other. Everybody wants me to play Zed. Play Zed. Let me show you guys how to play Zed. It's literally the same thing in Irelia. Everything is very similar. We don't even know the correct runes exactly, so we're just gonna go wing. Usually against range champions. Well, you can go Triumph. Tigra. We're just gonna wing the runes. Don't copy that rune exactly, because I didn't actually do any research beforehand. We're gonna show you guys how to play the kit mainly. So basically, you want to use your Q to farm. You don't want to take CS. You don't want to take too much trade. You can actually use your harass as well, but just play around your level 3 spike, play around your level 6 spike, and try and stay healthy before you get to those spikes. So that's actually most important. Mike, where's the Patreon feet pics? So let me guys, that reminds me, thank you Fish for that comment. So I'm actually doing coaching on my Patreon where I upload a lot of guides. I do I do have a Q&A section in my Discord for the Patreons. So if you want to check out my Patreon, it's patreon.com/MikeYeung. This is where I do one-on-one coaching as well. This is where you can get one-on-one coaching from me if you sign up with one of the tiers. And basically the whole goal of the Patreon is to raise money, but also help the community and try and, you know, help them climb with guides, with one-on-one coaching, with monthly Discord classes as well. So we haven't done the Discord class yet, so if you sign up, you'll be able to get with that Discord class like next week. We're gonna probably do next Saturday on the 30th. So if you want to sign up, there's the link. We're against Teemo. So against Teemo, usually Zed, want to go longsword and refillable potion. How to join my Discord? Discord.gg/Mike. There you go. You have a schedule on Twitch? Yep, you can find my Twitch schedule in the comments below. Oh my god. Aqua getting the auto on me. I can't even base in time. Okay, so Zed, you're against Teemo, right? Oh my god. Freaking, I love that skin actually. So cute. Just want to use Q to farm. Use Q to hit him too. So most important part is you match his movement with your movement. You can't get free autos on you. And yeah, just use Q to farm. That's the most important part. You're gonna have to give up some CS in order to save your HP. Just use your Q anytime because it's such short cooldown. Basically, this is how you want to play Zed. I could probably play him a little bit more aggressive, but I'm kind of like trying to showcase, like, most of the time you're playing Q farm, and it's fine to give up some CS. Then now I have W, so I can use WQ to harass too. So we can play a little bit more aggressive with my Qs. So yeah, we're gonna play a little bit more because it doesn't look like Aqua is punishing me that hard, and I actually have the HP advantage. So now, third wave crash, you try and focus on the minions. So focus farming the minions so you can get level 3. It's gonna be second melee minion of this. And now you want to poke with Zed, WEQ. Poke him before all-inning. You don't want to start the all-in with 100% HP on the enemy. You want to poke with WE, slow them, land the Q. If we land one part of the Q, fine. And keep harassing with Q. Teemo's actually really annoying. Mind me. So we're not going to be able to kill him 100-0. And he went cloth armor, so that's why my Qs are like doing no damage. So farming slowly but surely. Level 4 now. You don't want to fight him all in. Gonna make sure to get WEQ. Got the grass there again. Now we have health advantage. Potions are good trades. So we want to Q him, try and get on him. I Q up in 1 second. Q him again. My Qs are not going to do that much damage, but because for cooldown, we keep trading one at a time. Keep Qing him. Make sure he has no potions. And then eventually, like, he's going to get low enough for it. So that's another Q. That's bone plating too. And now he has no more potions. Now we're in kill threat. So let me show you guys how to set the kill up. I want to get level 5 spike. So I'm level 5 spike. I want to auto him. Okay, that's good. We got a Q there. Also got electrocute rock. So now if we land another Q on him, it's going to be so low he's going to have to base or get tower dove when W comes up. And this is all before I even get level 6. So I think I'm gonna have to base here. I think he's actually under tower, like stealth. Yep. And that's pretty much how you play melee versus range matchup, especially for Zed. Notice how I played safe level 1, level 2 until I got level 3 spike, but I used my long range abilities to farm instead of having to walk up and take harass to farm. So that is pretty crucial. Well played, Aqua. I love the Teemo skin, bro. Really cute. Yeah, I did predict where Teemo was. When you play this game for literally half of your life, I've been playing since I was 11 and now I'm 21. I actually turned 21 yesterday. I've been playing this game since I was like 11 or 10 years old. So like, you pretty much get to understand and kind of mind read opponents when you play against this many opponents. I've literally lived more League of Legends than basically done anything else in my life. It's so insane. So you kind of get like the feel for the game, feel for damage output, feel for basically like tendencies, like Teemo tendencies. I've even learned Teemo tendencies, or like knowing where Teemo likes to stealth is actually so insane. Alright guys, I just want to say thank you guys again for supporting me, supporting ProGuides, watching the stream. I just want to hit you guys with another reminder to head over to my stream at twitch.tv/MikeYeung. We're going to end the stream now on ProGuides and we're going to head over to twitch.tv/MikeYeung. I'll leave the link in the description in the chat box below. And also make sure to hit ProGuides up with a follow. Check out their site. all really good stuff. So thank you guys again for watching, and see you guys on my Twitch. Thank you guys. Peace out. Hope you guys had so much fun. Thank you guys. Peace.